A leader shows up. That's step one. It's baffling to me. All the people, they'll come to church, and this has happened many times. Years ago, the gal came to church, and it was right before Anton was going to take over for kids' church. So it's going back quite a few years. And she had done kids' church at her church, but they've been coming to church for about a month or two, not very long. And so I knew them, but they're a lot of fun. Enjoyed the family, wonderful family. Their extended family was beginning to come to church. It was really great. And our children's person quit, and so we needed a children's person. And she came to me one Sunday, and they said, "Well, Pastor Scott, I didn't want to do it, but I'll save you." She literally said that. "I'll save you. I'll run your children's department." And I said, "Well, thank you so much. The step one, why don't you just show up and be a part of it and see how it fits, see how it feels." And they immediately left the church because I wasn't going to just thrust her straight at the top. Well, I've been in ministry a little while, and I know that if you put somebody at the top without knowing them first or seeing their character, it burns you every time. And she wasn't willing to come in and be a volunteer. She had to start at the top. That is not the kind of leader. You have to show up. In other words, you show up even when you're not in charge. If you are a real leader and you see yourself as a leader, man, you're church on time. You're to work on time a little bit earlier. You recognize the people around you. And by the way, all of this works at work too. It's super good. You say, "Well, I don't want to because everybody else is so lazy and I don't want to do all the work." That is such a blessing for you. At one point, Ingerlisa had a coworker. She was doing all of their work, and I'd say, they're just making you look good. Contrast is a good thing. Have somebody show you what a bad employee looks like. It just makes you look awesome. So number one, a leader shows up. If you don't show up, you cannot lead.